Ooh, man, there's still snow and ice all over the ground. Oh, so I go and cross through those mountains on the highway coming back off this loop. If there's snow accumulation on the asphalt, that's not going to be fun to ride in. Take it real easy. Oh man. There's some snow up there. Hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. No running water right there. That's a good sign. I got a few hours of no storm. Weather's supposed to move in by 5, so I got a few hours. Got a bit of a window here. There's actually some blue sky out, so I wanted to get out in the desert and do one of the loops I'm really fond of riding. So I'm gonna head out, see what's happening out here. Man, it's been storming for like literally a month straight out here in southwestern Utah, and the desert is absolutely saturated. I've pretty much just been, the last few rides just have been in the rain, and wow, it's looking pretty rough straight ahead. But I wanted to take the opportunity to ride some somewhat stable weather. It's really windy actually, and as the storm's gonna be moving in again this afternoon, so it's all kind of messed up. But I don't think I'm going to get into any wet weather while I'm on this ride, but I could be wrong. I've got all the rain gear with me in case I do, but I wanted to get out here and have a look. And I know the mountains are all covered in snow right now, so it's a good time for a ride. It is windy and it's cold, man. It's like high 30s right now, or low 40s, one or the other. Not that it really matters, but it's a chilly ride nonetheless. So I've got pretty much everything on, and I should be good to go. So join me for the ride, and if you're new for the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. So this loop is the Indian Springs loop. It can be a little gnarly, and I'm sure it is after all the weather that's passed through. There might be some washed out sections. I don't know, so I wanted to go have a look while I got this break. But the loop itself is roughly 70 miles, so it's a good ride. And I'm gonna head out, then cut west into the desert, I'll drop into Beaver Dam Wash, and then come out of that wash on some Jeep roads, and we'll see how bad the weather's tore up everything out there. It may not be that bad at all, or it could be terrible. I mean, this could be awesome, or it could be awful, or it could be awesome awful. I mean, that is a thing. I've had plenty of trips that are awesome awful. So yesterday I went out just off to the left here, and as soon as I got off this hard packed road, I got maybe a quarter mile deep, if that, and I damn near sunk my XT250. It was an absolute mess, and I got stuck for a minute. There's the XT. It's literally standing up straight in the mud. This is no bueno. I'm not far from the road, thankfully, but I'm far enough. I need to get out of this spot and get rid of the rocks there, but oh, what a mess. I was able to get the bike out, but good Lord, it was a debacle. And I'm really thankful that I was not riding the KLR 650 and decided to do that. Otherwise, the bike more than likely would still be back there, because it's no joke. This clay stuff out here in the desert, once it's saturated, it is impassable. I don't even know if a tracked vehicle could get through it. But just as an example, we've been out on the Arizona Strip, same type of terrain here, after it's been saturated, and we found come across road graders that have sunk up to their cab. It's a nightmare, man. So luckily I was on the XT250. It's a lighter bike, but when it gets all that clay clung to it, stuck to it, it's just embedded everywhere. It adds so much weight. And I don't think I damaged the bike, but boy, it was an absolute mess, and it took forever to clean that bike off. But you know, that's adventure for you. You know, you're gonna get dirty, right? It was a good time nonetheless. I don't intend to go off the main drags today. I'm pretty much gonna stick to the harder packed roads, and I'm on the Honda CRF300L, so in theory I should be fine. But yeah, you never know. Wow, sun, how about that? I feel like I haven't seen the sun in a month. Sky is very dramatic right now. And the road is awesome. Super tacky. I'm just cruising right along this dirt road, so I'll be able to get through this section fast. And this is the tame section, really, of the loop. Once I cut west and get out of Beaver Dam Wash, that section of road is, well, it can be pretty gnarly, and it may very well be after all this weather. So it should be interesting. So I'm just going to try and get through this as fast as I really can, because I don't want to. I got to come back through the Beaver Dam Mountains. I don't want to get caught in any weather doing that. Whew, man, it is cold. That wind is gusting too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any drone shots on this trip. I brought it, but the wind might not be howling on the other side of the mountain, so we'll have to see. But I can't do anything on this side. It is just coming at me. Man, it's looking pretty beat off to the west there. I might get into some weather. I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, this looks pretty nasty right there. Whew. I don't know. I almost took the KLR650 on this trip, and I was just thinking about yesterday when I got the XT stuck, and I'm like, man, I don't want to risk that. So I'm sticking with the lighter bikes. Oh man, this is absolute slop here. Whoa. I got some rain starting to fall. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Total slop. Okay, I gotta take it cool right here. Whew. Ooh, man, there's still snow, and Ice all over the ground. That cow cannot be stoked right now. Look at all that. Now, if you've never seen snow in the desert, here you go. And have a look out there. Those are the mountains, Beaver Dam Mountains. I have to come back through that, and it's getting stomped right now by weather. Whoa, look at this. I don't know how deep this is, but this could be awful. No, that's not bad. Okay, wow, man, there is a lot of agua out here. Woo! Well, you wanted some adventure. It looks like you're going to get some today, boy. Check out the mountains. They're just absolutely incredible. Beautiful out here. Beautiful and spooky. Whew. This road's not that great. I don't know. This is not as hard packed as the road I was just on. So hopefully I don't get in trouble out here. Ooh, so I go and cross through those mountains on the highway coming back off this loop. If there's snow accumulation on the asphalt, that's not going to be fun to ride in. Man, I don't know. That looks forbidding. This road's pretty good. It's not a sloppy mess. That's encouraging. And I'm about to get down into Beaver Dam Wash, so there's actually, it looks like there's moving water down there, which I'm not going to cross the wash, but I have to drop in and go back up it. But the nice thing is I'll get some warmer temperatures for a second since I came down. Alright, this road's, like I said, nice and tacky. It's not sloppy, so I can get through this little section really quick until I get to the turns before I drop down. But 35-40 miles an hour ain't a problem on this. Hey, here we go down. There's some mud down there. Oh boy. Down and then up. No, this isn't bad going down. Ooh, that's slop right there. No, it's not bad. Okay, good. It's not building on the tires, so that's good. I just need to get up this. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Whoa. good. This section, and we're good to go. Nice. Very nice. Woohoo! All right. Alright, so far so good. It doesn't look so bad on this side of the mountains. Maybe that weather will run itself out by the time I get to it. In any case, I'm about to get on the interesting section of road. So this here, once I run parallel with the mountains, has some well, it can have some pretty gnarly sections on it, so if I'm going to encounter anything interesting, it's going to happen on this section. And I probably should have thought about this trip a little better. I washed all the gear last night, so because it was absolutely filthy and muddy, so I had to wash everything and pull the armor out, and I put all the armor back in right before the ride, and I forgot to put in my back piece because I was multitasking, and I forgot that one thing. I also forgot my inReach, so if something happens, there's no cell service. Well, it can be spotty. You can get it, but you need to get up high to get it, so I don't know. And I should have brought more clothing with me because it is frigid out here. What I'm leading to here is that if something happens, there's a good chance I can't get any communication out, and if I had to stay the night, I could possibly freeze to death. So there you have it. I did leave a itinerary, so at least I did that. Well, maybe the most interesting part of this ride is going to be on the asphalt getting through the mountains. That's probably what's going to happen. Sweet. Oh yeah. Very nice. Oh man, it's starting to hail on me. That looks interesting. Man, I gotta keep lifting up my shield here on my helmet. It fogs up so bad. It's gonna be a hoot when I go through the mountains here in a second. Okay. Whoa! Well, that would have sucked to hit one of those. Damn. Well, that was cool. on this side of the mountains, it is warmer for sure. I mean, it's still cold, of course, but I'm a little more comfortable than I was up there. So this is nice, but this isn't going to last very long because I got to head back up into it. But overall, this ride's been fantastic. It's been awesome. Got a little cold, but no worries. It has been a hoot. And I've gotten through this really quick, actually, so all good. I'm about to the main drag that'll take me back to Old Highway 91, the asphalt. So that's pretty cool. It's very cool. And then I'll see if I'm going to get into some interesting weather here. I guess it's possible. Whew. Can actually ride with my visor up. Nose is frozen, but feels pretty good regardless. And this road's awesome. That's right, I remember you. This one comes up fast. Yeah, you gotta be careful on that one. Ooh, that could end ugly. Yeah, the Honda's charging through all this stuff. Doing a great job. Okay, man, this is it. Shit, ooh, there's cows all over. Take it easy, man. Should be right up. Ooh, easy, big guy. This is it, main drag right here. And I presume this road's going to be a-okay getting out of. So here we are. Back to the main drag. Well done. So that right out there is heavy rain coming down. But I might be able to get through this without getting into that, because I'm heading that way. That rain's over there. So fingers crossed. I am almost to the asphalt. Yeah. I might be able to squeak through this storm, which would be pretty good. Although I wouldn't mind going through it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's all experience, and you know, it'd be a good thing to go through. I'm not going to seek it out, but I'm just saying, if I had to go through it, I may have to go through something regardless. So it's looking pretty interesting up ahead. Not that interesting over to my right, but interesting enough. So we'll see. Right, here we are, Old Highway 91. Made it. That was an awesome ride on the dirt. Let's just keep going, shall we? See what we run into. Looking good so far. Alright, I'm starting to get into this. Yep, here's the rain. Okay, we're gonna get rained on. It's gonna happen. Oh, actually that's not rain, that's hail. That's a little bit of both. Oh boy. Well, it's not accumulating in the road. It's coming down. I'm just gonna take it easy, man. I'm gonna be that guy. I feel sorry for anyone that's gonna get behind me. Oh man, it is coming down up ahead. Woo! I don't know if that's fog. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's snow. Ooh, wee. It is soaked right here. I either just missed it or I'm heading right into it. Oh man, I can just feel the temperature just dropping. Look at all that. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna take this nice and easy. It's accumulated on the road. That's what I'm a little concerned about right here. Oh boy. Take it real easy. Oh man. Well, I can say I have zero experience riding in the snow and the asphalt. And this is kind of spooky actually. Someone comes up behind me doing 60 miles an hour. It could get ugly, so. Ooh, man. Wow. Ooh, man. Just take this nice and slow. And hopefully anyone that comes up behind me is going to be taking this nice and slow. Hey, hey, hey. Some real twisty turns coming up. Yeah, we're just going to be real cool on this. Just get down a little lower in elevation. This will just turn to rain, so just need to get there. Stay in this track. Wow, I'm spooked. But it's going pretty good. It's starting to turn into slush now, so we're getting a little lower in elevation. Alright, well, we're getting low enough now that it's just not sticking and it's agua, so I feel a little better about that. Whew. Yeah. If I get through these curves right here, I'll be alright. Dang, that spooked me. Alright, well, out of the mountains, and I seem to be out of the precipitation. So that was fun. That woke me up. Whew, that was a great ride today regardless, man. Fantastic. West Desert of Southern Utah. Awesome ride. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, make my way back to town before the weather gets back on top of me. So folks, thank you very much for watching. Lots more content on the way. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Stay safe out there, folks. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out. Adios.